Okay, so it's come to my attention that I have to teach myself marketing. Fuck. Ignore the tarot videos. That was an experiment. It wasn't one that I failed necessarily, but everything is moving towards consistency. I am currently reaching the end of my season 4 clothing brand drop, and it's been successful to an extent. The issue that I'm having right now is once you have reached the sell-through in the beginning of a drop, you then reach a point where you need to sell the rest, and you do that with ads. And the way you do that with ads, let me restart. I'm using ads though, and I'm selling through. I have realized that there's incredibly diminishing returns, mainly because I don't know anything about marketing. I mean, I know a little bit, but everything I've done so far has been a wing and a prayer. When Minimum first blew up with the Tattoo Club, where I promised people free items in exchange for getting my logo tattooed on them, I didn't expect that to do as well as it did, and then it caused the drop to do well, and then I got a lot of loyal customers and things and so on and so forth. So the thing now that I'm dealing with is new customer acquisition at a price that is feasible. I'm not going to get into dashboards and shit, mainly because I'm not trying to sell you anything besides clothes. But the biggest issue right now is ads are reaching this point where they're slogging because I'm in charge of creative, and if I don't know marketing, then I can't create good creative. So what's the plan today? We're going to go to my warehouse. We're going to pack an order and then ship the order. And then we're going to go to the library, and I'm going to find some books on marketing. For the last month or so, I've known this is going to come up. So I've been asking my customers directly or indirectly what they like about my brand. And one of the good things is that Minimum customers have been really great about telling me what they like about the brand, which is fantastic. Funny enough, design never comes into it. It's all, I like your packaging speed, I like your packaging, I like the quality of the clothing, that's great. But people really don't mention the designs very much, which I know the design is important, but I think it's more because it is a given. The clothes have to have a good design or you wouldn't buy them. Or maybe that's cope. Maybe people are buying my clothes in spite of the design. At any rate, plan today, pack an order. We got one order for Christopher. Yesterday was pretty light because I turned off ads halfway through the day. And then we're going to go to the library. I already said all this. I always go to Panera to get a coffee and sometimes a muffin if my willpower is low. So we're going to see if I have low willpower today. Yeah, we're gonna go with a low willpower option. No, but I'll be fat. No, fuck it. We can't do this. I've been drinking every day. I gotta stop. It's not good. Okay, first of all, it's African coffee, which is kind of a fruitier flavor and it's cheap, so I don't really love it, but it's basically human kerosene. As you can see, we're running low on a lot of inventory here. Got a decent amount, not like an extreme amount of inventory left. It is currently December 30th. I have a bunch of samples coming in the next week or so. We're going to be dropping 4 items for the next drop in January. And the thing right now that I need to get around is the fact that I've got to get more storage in this storage garage, and I've got to sell through as much of what I've currently got left here. Today we're packing an order for Chris. Chris bought a Grave Bloom XL. I wanted to pack fucking orders. It's here. I'm stupid. The stickers. Drink Me. Slow learner. Is still not melted. So pretty much everything I've ever taught myself has been through books, which I know sounds like, yeah, duh, right? But for example, when I was like 13, I wanted to be a writer really bad. So I went to the library, this one, in fact, and checked out every book that they had on creative writing. And I read all of them. And I read and I read and I read. In fact, I was a big reader from the time I was 7 until I was about 20. And then college got in the way and then life got in the way. But I do love reading. So here what we're going to do is I'm going to look for books on marketing. And I'm going to start as basic as possible by just going to the search engine and typing marketing in and seeing what comes up. The biggest thing that I need to learn from marketing is these 3 facets that I think are going to help me a lot. 1, positioning. How can I differentiate my clothing brand from other clothing brands? That's a big thing. 2, how can I advertise that correctly? The majority of people that buy from Minimum for the first time tell me that they are shocked at how good the quality is, and I don't know why that is. Well, I do know why. It means I'm not doing a good job conveying the quality when I'm marketing the brand, obviously. There's something about it. Am I missing detail shots? Am I missing language that other brands use specifically? Imitation can only take me so far. I want to learn how to better convey the selling points or the unique selling points of the clothes that I make. And then 3, it's the feeling. I want to sharpen the feeling that people get when they wear and buy things from my brand. Now, I mean, when someone buys a Supreme box logo for the first time and they've spent a long time wanting that box logo, the feeling you get is a little bit indescribable. Like I remember the first time I bought an Essentials hoodie, like a Fear of God hoodie, and I put it on. And honestly, it wasn't that great of an experience. I mean, it's like fucking 20% polyester. It's got an interesting shape. Makes you look a little balloony. I still wear it, but it's not like my favorite thing in the world. But when I put it on and I had that little silicone logo on my chest, I felt so cool. Like, oh man, I'm now like the in crowd. So why did I feel like I was the in crowd? Because until I bought that hoodie, the only people that I'd seen wearing the hoodie was Jeff Nippard, of all people, the fitness YouTuber. So, and I mean, he's not like a style icon, which I look up to him. I think he's cool. But, you know, why was it that I liked that hoodie so much? So I don't know. I really don't know. I'm having a hard time articulating why I felt that sense of belonging. And if you're a follower of the channel and you also have bought something from me, please tell me how you felt when you first put on a minimum piece, because that would really actually help me a lot. But in this case, we're going to go into the library. I'll take you with me. I'm going to just type marketing into the engine, and we're going to pick out some books that I think are going to be helpful. Another thing that's interesting, I've bought a few books. I bought about $80 worth of marketing books, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I actually got some really good deals on Amazon. So I bought like 6 marketing books that are in the mail right now, and they're coming to me by Friday. And so I'll start reading those as well. But for right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go in, gonna look for marketing books. I'm going to pick out a few, and I'm going to explain to you what it is about those books that made me think that they would help me, and explain to you what I'm hoping to get out of them. Obviously, I can't read them on camera. I'd rather just put this video out today, but I will, in a future video, come back and explain to you what I got out of them, if they were useful, and we'll go from there. This is our beautiful library. I don't know if I can even talk on camera in here, but you know, for a town of 20,000 people maximum, it's not that bad. Could be a lot worse. Could be a lot better, but could be a lot worse. Hey, how are you? Good. Adult nonfiction. 658. 658. 649. 650. You know, it just occurred to me that this is a lost skill. I don't think that a lot of younger people know how to use a Dewey Decimal System, which, wow, I look old as shit. I gotta stop drinking. A lot of people might not know how to use a Dewey Decimal System, which is fascinating to me. I worked here briefly until I got fired for being annoying when I was 14. Designed to grow. Okay. All right, so we're gonna get this. This seems good. This isn't marketing, but this is business.
And sir, that's why we have helped you with that card. Should you lose this card again, if you lose this card, it's $5.
I'm not gonna lose it.
Thank you very much.
As an aside, the amount of people who ask me if I'm in college is crazy, and I don't want to sound like one of these delusional millennials who's always like, oh my god, everyone thinks that I'm younger than Gen Z, because those people are fucking annoying. But I know I live in a college town, and I guess wearing a hoodie equals college student. But when I was checking out, the lady's like, are you a college student? Like, no. Look at the bags under my eyes. Unless she thought I was non-traditional. Do only college students check out books? There's just no way. Anyway, also these boxes and shit are from my warehouse, zeroed out. But the dump is closed until after the first of the year. I don't know why. They just decided to take 2 weeks off. And then people have the audacity to say that people in big cities don't work. In the small towns run on island time. I don't know if you know this. There's functionally no difference between Jamaica and a town in western Kentucky. So I went to Jimmy John's, and instead of getting the number 7 light mayo like I normally do, I went ahead and tried something new, which is not what I normally do. So the one book that we got today, Designed to Grow by David Butler, and it's about how Coca-Cola learned to combine scale and agility. Is this going to be useful? I don't know. I really don't, actually. But I think it's worth a shot. Also, as far as vlogs go... Jesus, this is juicy. As far as vlogs go, or I guess videos, I was going to title this video something like... Whew, that smells good. Something like how I'm teaching myself marketing in 2026. I might still do that, but I feel like that's going to be such a massive disappointment for someone who clicks on the video. Man, I want to eat this so bad. That I might not be able to do it. So anyway, this is just a vlog. I guess at this point I'm just going to fucking record the things that I'm doing on a daily basis. That's pretty damn good. What I'd like to do on this channel is show people more of the realities of running a brand as opposed to the manufactured world, cinematic world of these course sellers where they've got these perfectly curated, beautiful desks that I don't think any work has ever been done at. Their warehouses are mostly empty and clean. You know, it's not really realistic for a one-man brand. The other thing that's important to understand is they kind of like really love outsourcing the brand part of the brand. Like, I enjoy packing orders. I think it's fine. And I've done the math, and I can, in my current AOV, I could probably pack orders for, if I was doing 50 to 75,000 a month, fairly easily. It would be a lot of work. I'd be in the warehouse for a lot of hours, but I think it's important for me to understand the breakpoints of where my logistical system would break down before I hire someone. Especially considering I pay a lot more attention to packaging than these other brands who get an order, grab the hoodie out of the bin or box, shove it in a poly mailer, slap the label on it, and call it a day. You know, that takes 20 seconds. My order packing takes 5 minutes. And the wax is a big part of it. But the wax is like a good part of it. People like that. So I guess on this channel I'm just going to show you the realities of running a brand, what it's like, what I'm doing, and what I'm trying to learn. And if you want to keep up, you can. And if you don't want to keep up, that's okay too. So anyway, feel free to subscribe. I will be back Friday with some insights as to what I've learned from this Designed to Grow. And I'm going to enjoy my sandwich.